Have you ever sat down and wondered why your energy just doesn't stretch like it used to? Maybe you've noticed your morning walk feels a little heavier, or your heart seems to beat a little harder after a climb up the stairs. It's not always about age. Sometimes it's about what's happening inside our bodies quietly day by day. And one of the most overlooked culprits, our arteries. You see, your arteries are like the highways of your body. They carry oxygen-rich blood to your heart, brain, and every little corner of you. But over time, especially after 60, these highways can start to get clogged, just like a traffic jam during rush hour. When that happens, everything slows down. Your energy, your stamina, even your brain power can take a hit. Now here's the good news. Nature has already provided us with some incredible tools to keep those highways clear. And the best part? They're sitting right in your kitchen. Today we're talking about 6 amazing foods that can help clean your arteries, support a healthy heart, and get your body feeling more like you again. Not in a month, not after a year, but starting with the very next bite. Let's dive right into the first one, something you might already love but didn't realize was doing your heart such a big favor: avocados. Now I know what you might be thinking. Aren't avocados fatty? Yes, they are, but it's the good kind of fat. Avocados are packed with monounsaturated fats, the kind that help lower bad cholesterol, that's LDL, while boosting the good kind, HDL. Think of it like a cleanup crew, gently scrubbing away the gunk that builds up along your artery walls. And besides that, they're loaded with potassium, which helps keep your blood pressure in check, another key to maintaining strong, flexible arteries. And the best part? They're easy to add into your day. Mash one onto toast, add slices to your salad, or blend it into a smoothie. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet, just work in a little here and there. It's those small steps that add up. Now, if avocados are nature's butter, then let's talk about another food that's just as simple, but just as powerful. Berries. Whether it's blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries, these little gems are packed with antioxidants, especially one called anthocyanin. That's a fancy word, I know, but here's what it means for you. Anthocyanins help reduce inflammation and protect your blood vessels from damage. Over time, that can prevent plaque from building up and help your arteries stay open and flowing freely. And don't worry, you don't need to eat buckets of them. Even a handful a day can make a difference. Toss them into your morning oatmeal, mix them into yogurt, or enjoy them as a sweet, heart-healthy snack in the afternoon. The natural sweetness will satisfy your cravings without spiking your blood sugar, which is another hidden enemy when it comes to artery health. And speaking of cravings, have you ever had a meal that left you feeling sluggish, like all your energy just drained out of you? That can be your body's way of saying it didn't get the fuel it needed. That's where leafy greens come into play. Yes, they might not be the most exciting food on the plate, but they are absolute superheroes when it comes to your arteries. Spinach, kale, arugula, and even romaine lettuce are rich in nitrates, natural compounds that help your blood vessels relax and widen, improving circulation and reducing blood pressure. The more relaxed your arteries are, the easier it is for blood to flow through, carrying oxygen and nutrients right where they need to go. Now I get it. Salads can get boring fast, but try this. Sauté spinach with garlic and olive oil for a warm, savory side dish. Toss a handful of kale into your soup or stew. Even blending greens into a smoothie with a banana and a few berries can be a tasty way to get them in. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. It's about weaving them into the meals you already enjoy. When we talk about food after 60, it's not just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. Feeling more vibrant, waking up with a bit more energy, and knowing you're taking simple steps to care for your heart, that's powerful. And it's possible even if you've never thought much about these things before. It's never too late to start. So far, we've talked about avocados, berries, and leafy greens. 3 foods that not only taste great but actually work with your body to keep your arteries clean and healthy. And the best part? They're all available at your local grocery store, no special trips or fancy recipes needed. Now that we've covered these powerful everyday foods, let's continue on this journey toward better heart health. Because there's more to share. Foods that might surprise you but have been shown to support clean, open arteries and a stronger, more energized you. Now, we've already talked about the benefits of heart-healthy fats and how leafy greens are like little cleaning crews for your arteries. But there's another food, one that's simple, sweet, and often overlooked, that has powerful effects on your cardiovascular health. I'm talking about berries. Whether it's strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, or raspberries, these tiny fruits are packed with antioxidants, especially something called anthocyanins. You might not care about the fancy name, but here's what matters. These natural compounds help reduce inflammation, improve blood pressure, and strengthen your blood vessels. And all of that adds up to cleaner, healthier arteries. Here's a simple way to enjoy them. Instead of reaching for cookies or pastries with your afternoon tea or coffee, try a small bowl of mixed berries. They satisfy your sweet tooth without the sugar overload, and your heart will thank you for it. You can add them to your oatmeal in the morning, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them by the handful. Frozen berries work just as well, and they last longer too. The best part? You don't need a lot. Even a half cup a day can make a difference over time. Now, moving on to another unsung hero in the kitchen, garlic. Yes, good old garlic. It's not just for adding flavor to pasta sauces. Garlic has been used for centuries as a natural remedy, and modern science is now backing up what our grandparents always knew. It's good for the heart. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which is released when you crush or chop the cloves. This powerful little compound has been shown to help lower cholesterol levels and reduce blood pressure, two key factors in preventing plaque buildup in the arteries. It also helps reduce the stiffness in blood vessels, allowing for better blood flow. If you're someone who cooks at home, try adding fresh garlic to your meals a few times a week. Chop it up and let it sit for a minute or two before cooking. It gives the allicin time to develop. If the taste or smell is too strong for you, there are odorless garlic supplements available, but fresh is always best if you can manage it. Even just a clove or two can give your cardiovascular system a little boost. Now, let's take a moment to talk about something a bit unexpected. Nuts. Yes, those little crunchy snacks that are often seen as indulgent or too high in calories. But when it comes to artery health, certain nuts are actually a wonderful addition to your daily routine. Walnuts, almonds, and pistachios are especially good choices. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and healthy fats. And despite what many people think, eating a small handful of nuts each day doesn't lead to weight gain. Quite the opposite, actually. They help keep you full longer, curb cravings, and support a healthy metabolism. More importantly for our topic today, nuts help lower LDL cholesterol. That's the bad kind that contributes to plaque in the arteries. They also raise HDL cholesterol, the good kind that helps clear that plaque away. Think of it like this. Your arteries are like a hallway, and HDL cholesterol is the friendly janitor coming through with a broom sweeping away the mess. So the next time you want a snack, instead of chips or crackers, grab a small handful of raw, unsalted nuts. Keep a jar on your kitchen counter or beside your chair in the living room. Just remember to keep portions moderate. A handful is enough. Too many can add up in calories quickly, even though they're healthy. Eating for your heart doesn't mean giving up flavor or fun. In fact, it can be incredibly satisfying once you know what to reach for. And the best part is, these foods aren't exotic or expensive. You can find them at any grocery store, and you probably already have a few of them in your kitchen right now. It's not about being perfect. It's about making small, steady changes that add up over time. Swapping out processed snacks for nuts or berries, adding a clove of garlic to your dinner, sneaking leafy greens into a sandwich. These little shifts are what help keep your arteries clear and your heart strong. And I know, some days it feels like change is hard, especially when we've spent a lifetime doing things a certain way. But you don't have to change everything overnight. Just start with one food, one meal, one habit. Let it become second nature, and then add the next. Before you know it, your body starts to feel different, lighter, more energetic, more alive. It's never too late to take better care of your heart. You deserve to feel strong, clear-headed, and full of life no matter your age. And the truth is, food can be one of your most powerful tools, not just for preventing problems, but for actively healing your body from the inside out. Let's keep this momentum going. We've already explored the power of berries, garlic, and nuts, simple, delicious foods that support your arteries and your overall health. And there are still more to come, each with its own unique way of helping your heart stay clean, open, and resilient. Now, if you've been enjoying this journey through heart-healthy foods so far, you're going to love the next one: avocados. Yes, the creamy green fruit that's been stealing the spotlight on toast and salads for years actually earns its place in a heart-healthy diet. Avocados are packed with monounsaturated fats. These are the good fats that help lower LDL cholesterol and increase HDL cholesterol, much like nuts do. But there's more. Avocados are also rich in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure by balancing out the effects of sodium in the body. And when your blood pressure is under control, your arteries don't have to work so hard. And that reduces the risk of damage and buildup over time. If you're not sure how to work avocado into your meals, don't worry. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can simply mash half an avocado and spread it on a slice of whole grain toast. Add a pinch of salt and pepper, or a squeeze of lemon for extra flavor, and you've got a quick, heart-loving breakfast or snack. You can also cube it and toss it into a salad, or blend it into a smoothie for added creaminess. Now let's talk about a food that's often overlooked, but has ancient roots in healing and heart health: beets. These vibrant red roots contain nitrates, natural compounds that help relax and widen blood vessels. That means better blood flow, lower blood pressure, and less strain on your arteries. They also contain betaine, which may help reduce inflammation in the blood vessels and support liver health, something that's often connected to cholesterol management. You can enjoy beets roasted, steamed, or raw. Grate them onto a salad for a crunchy, colorful boost. Or if you prefer something quick, try beet juice. Just make sure it's 100% juice with no added sugars. If you're new to beets, start small. Their earthy flavor takes some getting used to, but your heart will love you for it. Now, before we wrap up, let's not forget a simple and soothing option: green tea. You might think of tea as something relaxing to sip in the evening, but green tea has some powerful heart protective benefits. It's rich in antioxidants called catechins, which help prevent the buildup of plaque in your arteries. It also supports healthy cholesterol levels and has a mild blood pressure lowering effect. Replacing just 1 cup of coffee or sugary drinks with green tea a day can have long-term benefits for your heart. You can enjoy it hot or cold, with a bit of lemon or honey if you like. Just avoid loading it up with sugar. You want to keep it clean and light. So let's recap the 6 heart-cleansing foods we've covered today. Fatty fish, like salmon and sardines, for their omega-3 fats. Leafy greens, packed with fiber, nitrates, and antioxidants. Berries, for their sweet, powerful antioxidant punch. Garlic, nature's heart helper with cholesterol-lowering power. Nuts and avocados, full of healthy fats to protect your arteries. Beets and green tea, natural blood flow boosters. Final thoughts: taking care of your heart doesn't mean overhauling your life. It's about small, consistent choices. Adding a few of these foods into your weekly meals can make a world of difference, especially after 60, when our bodies need a little extra support. And remember, your heart has carried you through decades of memories, challenges, and joy. It deserves a little love in return. So next time you're in the kitchen, ask yourself, what can I feed my heart today? If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with someone you care about. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical health tips, especially for those of us enjoying the golden years. Stay strong, stay curious, and most of all, stay kind to your heart.